Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. Not even me. All right?
All right.
You got a dream, you got to protect it. People can't do something themselves. They want to tell you you can't do it. You want something, go get it. Period.
You might never fail on the scale I did, but some failure in life is inevitable. It is impossible to live without failing at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you fail by default.
I didn't get the job. But here's the thing. I didn't quit. I didn't fall back. I walked out of there to prepare for the next audition, and the next audition, and the next audition. I prayed.
But what is most important is that you have to dig deep down and ask yourselves, who do you want to be? Not what, but who.
With a whale, out of handcuffed lightning, throw thunder and things. That's bad. Only last week, I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick. Man, dude. Fast. Last night, I cut the light off in my bedroom, hit the switch, was in the bed before the room was dark. Incredible. Fast. You, George Foreman, all of you chumps are gonna bow when I whoop him. All of you. I know you got him. I know you got him picked. But the man's in trouble. I'm gonna show you how great I am.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Inch by inch, play by play, till we're finished. We're in hell right now, gentlemen. Believe me. And we can stay here, get the shit kicked out of us, or we can fight our way back into the light. We can climb out of hell. 1 inch at a time. On this team, we fight for that inch. On this team, we tear ourselves and everyone else around us to pieces for that inch. We claw with our fingernails for that inch. Because we know when we add up all those inches, who's willing to die, who's gonna win that inch. And I know if I'm gonna have any life anymore, it's because I'm still willing to fight and die for that inch. Because that's what living is.
Never give in. Never, never, never. In nothing, great or small, large or petty, never give in except to convictions of honor and good sense. Never yield to force. Never yield to the apparently overwhelming might of the enemy.
You want something, go get it. Period.
I believe that 2013 has been an amazing year for each and every single one of us as part of the IE Group team. And my votes this year took quite a bit of thinking, and then I realized that it was actually quite simple. For Supporter of the Year, I believe that Faith should get this award. It is remarkable how she is up so early in the morning, cleaning the offices, ensuring that everything is spick and span for our clients. And she goes out of her way to make sure that everything is perfect. In terms of tea and coffee, most of our clients say that Faith makes the most amazing coffee, and of course the shortbread. And then for my Achiever of the Year, I really do believe that Mercy should receive this award based on the fact that our coaching has improved tremendously, and she's so efficient, and also she has the most amazing way with the clients in terms of diplomacy and the fact that she's actually quite assertive. So good luck, ladies.
I think I would like to nominate for Achiever of the Year 2013 Saskia. And my reason for that is because I think she has been the most committed to the IE Group's vision. Although it is a tough one because I think everyone is extremely committed in this current team. But if I had to choose someone, I'd probably say Saskia. And then for Supporter of the Year, it's also tough, but I'd like to nominate two people, and that would be Dan and Faith. Dan because he's always willing to go the extra mile for everyone, literally, and also Faith for her consistent coffee making.
Okay, I think for the Supporter, I'll nominate Faith because I think she does a very good job at cleaning the offices. She wakes up early in the morning and then she locks the offices, and she is very willing to help in time. She assists almost everyone. And with the Achiever, I think she'd be Saskia, just possibly because I think she is also willing to assist. She's always friendly, and she has got a soft spot for the business and then maybe clients. And whatever she does, she always makes sure it's the best. That's what I think.
This has been a good and amazing year for everyone at the IE Group. I feel we all play such an important role, and if I have to choose the Achiever of the Year, I would choose Saskia because of the way she handles clients and even us as a person and an individual. She does her utmost best to make sure, you know, that the procedures are in place, and if you need help, and she's always willing to lend a second hand or however, but I really do believe that she deserves that. And for the supporter, I'd vote for it, because she does her best, the way she cleans the floors and the windows, and she's just been spring cleaning, and she really does everything with her whole heart. So I do believe that she, the way she welcomes clients and she gives them coffee and juice, I think she did do best. She is good.
Who do you think should be the Achiever of the Year? Why? Okay, and who do you feel should be the Support Staff of the Year? Okay, one. Okay, good.
Where to begin? I think the whole team has really been such a huge support and really the driving engine for the IE group during the past year. And it's been really difficult for me to choose one person who stood out. However, I do want to say that for the Achiever of the Year, I nominate Mercy, because she's been working like a machine, if I may say it like that, and scheduling, always being helpful and there for us, and never bringing any bad emotions into the office. And then the Support of the Year must obviously go to Faith, who has worked her fingers to the bone. I think the highlight this year was when I came into the office and I literally did think that Gail had the place retiled because Faith had done such an amazing job. So to Faith and Mercy, I would like to say thank you for all of your hard work.
Having been at the IE group for a short time, it feels a little bit unfair to make this decision, but I'm going to base it on my experience in the short time that I have been here. To vote for the Achiever of the Year 2013, I feel that Saskia should receive the award, as I feel that Saskia has been so helpful to me. I mean, everyone has been really helpful, everyone's been great, but I think I can see in Saskia that she is completely dedicated and committed to the company and to the growth of the IE group. So I feel that it's a tough decision, but I would nominate Saskia to get the award. And for the Support of the Year, I feel that I would vote for Dan, as Dan has been so helpful. Anything I've asked as a favor, he'll do it with a smile on his face, and I feel that he deserves the award.
Hi, this is Lizna here. This year has been very challenging, although we also have quite a lot of opportunities next year. I think our team up to date is a brilliant team, and I have to choose. I would say Support of the Year, most definitely for me, would be Mercy. She's been very helpful with the clients, with the scheduling, and very efficient in that regard. In terms of Achiever of the Year, I would believe that Kim Street has been, for me, the most evolving coach here at the IE group. She's really transformed into a woman, and I think we can give her credit for that.
I nominate Gail as Achiever of the Year. Reason for that is she just found out that her best friend, her confidant, fraud, stole the money. The person that she actually trusted with her life cheated on her. So instead of her breaking down, she actually rise higher. I mean, for someone to trust you with your money, your life, and then a person disappoint you like that must be breaking your soul, breaking you internally, but instead she didn't. She just lifted her head and she going forward. Gail is an exact replicant of Utinta Pogoto, Utinta Mfazi, meaning that you break a woman, you break a stone, which is impossible. So yeah, I vote for Gail. Support of the year, who else than Gail's left hand, where Dan is so supportive to everyone. Doesn't matter what you ask him, he's always ready to help you. So I'm voting for those two people.
Okay, support of the year, I think must be Faith. Because Faith is keeping the office clean, looking after the clients. And then the achiever of the year. Well, achiever of the year, everybody is nice. Well, because I have to choose one, I think I'll choose Q. Yeah, because it's nice as well. Alright.
Well, just thinking about where we were this time last year, I can remember feeling a sense of dread. And I couldn't quite put my finger on it, but my intuition was telling me that there was something wrong and things were not right in the business. And I remember having our Achiever Award, but feeling I didn't even want to be there. And of course later on, which was earlier this year, I began to feel like I didn't even want to come to work anymore. But of course what was developing was the unease about the fraud and all the other things that were going on, which is completely different to where we are now. And I must admit, there are times when I am so excited about coming to work in the morning, when I believe this is the best team that we have ever had in the history of this company. And if I think of the individuals who are here, I mean, it was a great joy for us to appoint Jenny. And just her whole work ethos, her attitude to money, she just has this magic touch, and money just comes in easily. And she adds such incredible value, saving us such a lot of money. And then also with Kylie joining our business, I was so excited because I just felt here was a very special person that I felt intuitively was right for the business. He was talented beyond even her own knowing, and he was going to grow this business to another level. And when I look at what she achieved with the launch of the book, so effortlessly and with such a quiet confidence, Kylie reminds me of the kind of steel fist in a velvet glove. Gentle on the outside, but my goodness, if she wants to get something done, it's going to get done. So I'm very excited about what she's going to do with this business next year. When I think about my coaches, I am so happy about the team that we have here at the moment and the caliber of work that is being done. For me, I've seen such growth in Saskia in terms of confidence. And it's not easy for Saskia, you know, when you've got to trying to do your degree part-time and you have a very full coaching schedule. And then you have a little girl as well, and you've got to live some kind of social life. The challenges are huge, and it's a big sacrifice. But Saskia has really managed this year, and not only has she developed these incredible leadership models, but I have seen her coming into her own as a leader as well, and I'm very excited about the role that she's going to play next year. When I think of Elisna and how she has grown this year, she has not been without challenges in terms of her personal situation with her mother-in-law's ill health. Has been a huge challenge for her. With Andre working away from home so much is extremely difficult. And also with her own ill health earlier this year, we were really, really worried about her. And she's made such strides. And I'm delighted that she's going to study further. I know she's not going to do the PhD anymore, but she is going to do other learnings in terms of HR, which I think is going to be fantastic and it's going to add wonderfully to our business. She also has an incredible empathic spirit, and that is clearly demonstrated by the results that she receives from our clients, where our clients will open up to her and to no one else. really thank you to Elizna and Saskia for the incredible contribution they both made. When I think of Kim, the comment that a client made earlier this week when she said, you know, she's such a young person, but she must be an old soul because she's such an incredible coach, and she really is. And Kim has demonstrated that over and over again. I'm delighted that she's going to study further in terms of the life coaching. All the coaches are committed to lifelong learning. That is what makes them special. That is what will keep our programs evolving and will add the incredible value that we need to add to enrich other people's lives. And then when I think of Mercy and how she has grown in terms of from being the receptionist now to being this wonderful, very efficient coaching coordinator with huge professionalism and with such incredible attention to detail. I see Mercy's role growing tremendously next year. I see Kylie turning her into the sales tour de force, where she goes out and she unlocks a lot of business for our office. I really look forward to that. I think it's going to be exciting. When I think of also, you know, Ewan has made a big contribution this year. I've so enjoyed having him here. I've taken a lot of comfort in knowing that he's kind of here to help sort out our systems. He helped so much with the book launch. He really has been great, and I know he's going to be doing something here next year. We're really going to miss him, but I hope that he will, you know, pop in from time to time and just continue helping us with everything. And then when we look at our support staff, think of Dan. Dan is such an incredibly adept person. There is nothing that Dan can't fix. You go to Dan with something that is broken or need fixing and he will do it. But he's such a beautiful, calm spirit. He's totally unflappable. He never gets excited about anything. He just goes along and does everything in his stride. And he has made an invaluable contribution to the IE group this year, and also to me and to various responsibilities that I hold on security committees where I sit. Faith, I think, is also coming to her own this year. She's starting to become more assertive. I think the language skills development that Saskia is doing for her is wonderful. And just the little touches, you know, the way she cleaned up our floors was amazing. I mean, the way she makes lunches and things like that, she just gets on with the job. And she's a very responsible person, and we really appreciate what she does. Rona has also had a challenging year, having a baby, and also with lots of personal challenges with ex-relationships. But Rona is a very strong person, and I know that we can also increase Rona's responsibilities, because I know sometimes she gets so bored she's going crazy, but I think there's a lot of other things that we can give her to do, such as developing the CRM system. So I don't think I've left anybody out, have I? Okay, so just from the bottom of my heart, I wanted to say thank you to everybody, you know, for what they've done, for making this year. It's a bit like the Dickens, it was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Well, we're going into the best of times, and I truly say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for everything that you've done, because I really do appreciate it.